Okay, we gotta work on our next problem. Making a run, we have to plug up some oil holes, or air holes. So here is some tubing here. Looks like I got 2 different ones in here now. So we have different sizes here. I think this is all the same size on this one. Alright, so we got a vacuum port we got to plug up, so it's 3/16 hose, should be, yep, that is the correct size. I just run this to another place to plug it up to. Is there another vacuum source? I think a bolt will do it. Find a bolt. Find the appropriate bolt. Nice screw. Okay, about that long, I'll do it. And it's not wanting to go in there. Fine thread would be better, but you got a limited selection around here. Everything appears to be coarse thread. Alright, we want to go in the code. It won't go in. So we're just going to thread it in the hole. Like that. Run all the way down and compress it against the cut, and it should seal whatever might leak up the threads. Talking very minimal leakage anyway. Okay, that is jammed in there hard. It's under tight. Dingleberry's good. Okay, vacuum port is plugged. Next thing we need a fuel line. This appears to be a little skimpy, but it's very skimpy. That ain't gonna work. Okay, so we got the vacuum port plugged. Next problem, we got no fuel tank, so we have to use the one that came on the bike, I guess. This big ass piece of crap right here. So I guess we gotta see what condition it is inside of it. Doesn't smell like gas. I've had something smaller. If I brought my damn auxiliary tank, it'd be nice, but I didn't do it. Forgot it. This thing looks brand spanking new on the inside. There's not a mark in it. I think I never had gas in this thing. These are brand new. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put this on the bike and pretend like we know what we're doing. I gotta find me a petcock too. Probably should put the petcock on first, maybe? Nah, we gotta see what it looks like on the bike here first. We only got 2 mounts. We got the lower one here and the top one over here, which you can't see. This one and this one, there's nothing there, so it might rattle a little bit, but it'll work. None of the correct hardware, so everything's normal. Might have to put something up there to hold that thing in there better. It's not even going in that hole. Must be a fine thread. Thought these were coarse thread. Appears to be fine thread. This is coarse thread. Oh yeah. Without a doubt. It won't fall off, it'll rattle. Jam something in between the tank and the frame there, it looks like, to keep that from rattling too much. It's probably hitting on a rocker box or something. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. On the frame, something. Put a block of wood in there or something like that, and metal. Or if you pulled it over and tightened the tank like you're supposed to up here, it probably wouldn't rattle either. Oh well, it'll only rattle when running. Okay, carburetor needs to have a fuel line put to it. We need a petcock on this, so we got to figure out which petcock we're going to use. Fuel line's right here, coming from below. So I'm thinking straight down. Let's see, I brought a couple petcocks with me. What did I do with them? Here on top. Straight down. There we go. Standard universal chopper one, goes straight down. The other one shoots it this way and it goes drop. In this application, that would put it that direction going that way. Instead of coming right through here, hanging through all this. That might be better. Play about more than one. Play with it. Okay, we can shoot that over that way. Yeah, I think that'd be better. Okay. Plugging right along here. High flow petcocks. Don't want any low flow. Something awful might happen at low flow. Okay. Let's get this out of the way. Hey, what are you looking at? Those are nice and tight. Brand new tank, so not exactly clean surfacing to be working with. Put a magic spray on there to break up some of the Bondo and whatever else is on those threads that shouldn't be there. Sure there's a lot of something. Let's use our fancy pliers. We got them. Let's use them. Okay, let's bring them over here to work. Now the threads are tight, but I don't know if the petcock's tight. That's the problem. You don't know. Until you put fuel in it, then you find out what you really have. I'm pretty sure it's getting tight now. Feels kind of snug. Gritty. Okay. Feels like crap. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna have a little bit of fuel leak right here we gotta deal with. Remember that hose we just had? I think we need some more of it. So we're gonna go find some more hose. Where'd that hose go that we just stole? Yep, right down here. Same guy right here. This one's a little bit bigger. We'll run all this tight stuff. See if that'll squeeze in there. And I have to figure out what kind of screw we're going to use. Alright, let's go back over here. If you don't plug up these holes, you will have big messes on your floor. Okay, let's see how this stuff fits. This one I like using on the other one there. Oh yeah, plenty good enough. Nice and tight. Not too tight. We'll go on some magic goop. That is not wanting to go. Must be too precision of a fit. Hard to believe. Trying to grab a 3/16 hose on a 1/4-inch barb with a sharp edge on it. Can't believe that wouldn't go in there. Pretty sure it won't leak if we get it on there. We have no clamps. You know what that means? You can have a good fitting on that hose. Pretty good fit. Pretty tight. It's very tight actually. Okay, that's pretty tight. I'm good with that. Now, we have enough barb up on the top there. I'm going to run up to the other side up there. With my dikes again. There should be a vacuum port on top up there, overflow that we're not using. Yeah, it looks just like that one right there. We'll run that right up to here. It'll be like a sight glass. Right to that area there. Cut that sucker right there. Boom. A little magic spray up there again. It's gonna be the same problem. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be real tight up there, but we'll make it work. Ah. All right. Kicks over a few leaks. Gas cap for there. We do have a problem though. This is a non-vented gas cap. We just plugged up the vent. We only have the vent we had. That means you gotta leave this thing loose or it won't work. And if we put a little bit of hole right here, and we have to peep hose here in our vent. So maybe I should do that. These little things right here, little nippers that make vent holes. Problem is that's going to, well, we're not running the bike, so it doesn't really matter. So. Bingo. One hole. Tighten the cap up. Cap won't vibrate off. We have a nice hole right there on the top, see? Big ass hole. I have plenty of venting. Okay, now I gotta find me a fuel line. It's 1/4 inch material. So we got the race hose up there. Finding stuff around here is interesting at best. Let's see, what was this other piece of hose we had? Oh man, this is bigger. I should be able to squeeze it on there, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe. I don't know. It'll be tight, but I squeezed all the other lines on there. I can probably squeeze this one on too. It's gonna be snug. Just to get off. Probably won't get it off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good fit. That's a perfect fit. Nice and snug. Lost my rag somewhere. Use this one. Alright, that'll work. Just take this and run it around the bike a couple times, take up the slack. What are you watching over there? You must be watching me work on this. Okay, let's run this around the foot peg a couple times there. All right, on the other side again, back and forth. If we're going to do this, I think I'm just going to run this uphill here a little bit, like that. That should be plenty of slack. So we can work on the carburetor if we have to. Yeah. Alright. No petcocks. We don't use petcocks around here. Not petcocks. We don't use no stupid clamps anywhere. Look at that. Perfect fit. On and off. Perfect. Line right there. Run on the inside of the fuel line. That's how you do it. Get better on the outside of the fuel line. Oh, nice rub mark on the cable there. Sure that don't have no arcing going on. Okay, get close. Close to making noise. We're missing a big thing. No fuel. No fuel. Supposed to be some fuel over in that bike over there though, but I remember how to get in that bike before. It was a pain in the ass. So maybe I'll go to the gas station and get some fuel. Might be easier. Okay, I think we are good to go for now. I'll be back.